thank you for coming out tonight. I know you're anxious to see what your kids have been working on the whole time. They are maybe a little bit nervous, but excited also to show you everything they've learned. Mr. Buff and Ms. Marr are going to kind of talk you through everything that's going to be happening tonight. They're going to do a great job, so I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to them.
All right, so most of you I have not had the pleasure of meeting yet. My name is Mr. Buff, and I am one of the two orchestra directors here. Ms. Marr will introduce herself in a little bit. First off, we have to say thank you all for coming out tonight. It's kind of a weird thing to say that this is only a third of our orchestra. There's two more classes about the same size that performed a little earlier. So this is a crazy record year of how many students have enrolled in orchestra. So first off, thank you for supporting the arts here at Perry. And second off, you should also feel very blessed to be here in our music department. We have one of the best music departments in the entire state, if we do say so ourselves. And of course, this is one of the few schools that I can count on my hand that actually do have two full-time directors from 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade. So you are very fortunate, we are very fortunate to have the support and everything that we need here to make your students successful musicians. So we're going to have a kind of a different first performance here. This is what we're going to call an informant. We're going to kind of show off what we've been doing the last 2 months and kind of give you a taste of where we're going. So by the time you come back to our second concert in May, we're hoping to blow your socks off then with such a huge difference from what we have now all the way 5 months in the future. So I'm going to hand it over to Ms. Marr here, and we're going to get our concert started.
Yeah, just seconding the things that Mr. Buff gave. I'm so stoked to have so many wonderful people in orchestra, and I hope they're as stoked as I am to be here. So, let's get this rolling. Are we good? Can we start? Yeah. Okay, cool. So, this is going to go in order from what we learned first to where we are now. So, to start off with, we had to figure out what these things were and how to even hold them. So, can you show everyone how to hold your instrument properly? Professional posture. Look at how nice. After we figured out how these things kind of work, we started working on our open strings, so you might hear a lot of this stuff. After we kind of started working out how open strings work, we have to also learn things like rhythm, tempo, steady beat, and making sure we play as an orchestra and not just as individual people. And as you might have heard at home, we did open strings for a while. Yeah, please clap, they're awesome. We can do that every time. After we figured out how our instruments work, how open strings feel, we finally start getting to figure out how to use this guy. So we start putting down fingers. really enjoy the recorder phase of elementary music? Our final selection is something of a sneak peek for later. First Scale March is the piece we're going to do a little section from. This is the first real experience they have in playing different parts. So not only do they have to know their own part, they have to listen for everyone else. This is also around the time they're reminding them to find their chill.